Welcome to the IPP Workflow Execution Series. In this video, we will explore how to create correspondence in the IPP Correspondence View. So we will continue to process the loan approval for Captain Dave. The loan approval is in the Inform Customer activity, and we need to notify the customer that his loan has been approved. We will do this using the Correspondence View. So click the Correspondence icon to launch the Correspondence View. The Correspondence View allows you to create ad hoc correspondence and send them via email, fax, or print. The sent correspondence becomes a process attachment of the effective process where it can be retrieved along with the other artifacts in the process audit trail. The Correspondence View is laid out in a familiar email format. The from address is populated from the email property of the user. It can be overwritten, that is typing over it. The to address can be populated manually, but it's typing in. If there is process data that contains an email address or data that is in the form of an email address, you can click this to button and select it from the selector. This holds true for CC and BCCs as well. So I'm going to send this one to Captain Dave. Okay. If we want to do a carbon copy, we can just type this one in. Okay. And you can add a BCC as well. If you want to send a fax, you can click the Add Fax, and here you just type in the string required by the fax gateway. Enter your subject. The attachment area is where you can attach documents to the correspondence. You can upload them either directly from the local machine, or you can drag and drop them from My Documents or Process Details. I'll demonstrate this shortly. The text area is where you enter the body of the email. You can type in text here, and you have many options for formatting the text, or you can use predefined templates. So let's create this correspondence using predefined templates. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open My Documents. So My Documents stores documents that are arbitrary for the user, and also any reports that are saved in the BCC for that user are stored here. Also common documents for the tenant, such as correspondence templates, are stored here. You can also right click these folders and create subfolders, upload files, and create files to just expand them to meet your needs. If you're an administrator, you can also upload files to common documents. But essentially, the documents that are stored under this first node under My Documents are specific to the logged in user, whereas the common documents are shared by everyone in the tenant. So while we're here, I'd like to take just a moment to show you the PDF viewer. So we'll open this document. This is just an arbitrary document the user uploaded. In this case, it's nutrition information from a restaurant. This viewer is not Adobe Acrobat. It is a viewer that ships with IPP. It uses server-side rendering to render the PDF and then send an image of that PDF back to the viewer. So this cuts down a lot on the traffic from the server to the client, and it makes for a very speedy viewer. It has all the different common controls where you can go back to the first page in the document. You can step to the previous page. you can jump to a page. You can go to the next page. Let's jump back. Jump to 3. We'll go to the next page, 4, and then we'll go to the end. There are zoom controls. You can zoom in, zoom back out, or you can select a percentage to zoom. You can also rotate right. You can rotate left. Click that a couple times. And if there were any outline defined in the PDF, you could show that as well. Okay, so let's close out the PDF viewer and jump back to my documents. The correspondence templates are listed here under Correspondence Templates. I've actually moved it to a new folder called Notifications, and I'm going to work with this particular letter. In order to do this, I need to pin this view. So now we have the My Documents view pinned. We have my documents on the left, and we have the Correspondence view on the right, and we can drag files from my documents onto the Correspondence view to finish up our correspondence. So first let's add an attachment. So to do this, we just grab a file, drag it over to the attachment area, drop it, and it's added. You can add multiple files in the same manner. Just grab a file, drop. And to remove a file, you just click the X next to the file. Next, we will create the body of the correspondence from a predefined template. And I want to use this welcome letter template. And to use this, I just grab it and drag it over. And when it starts to flash, drop it. And the letter is populated. So we can scroll down to see this. Here you can see that the name has been pulled from process data, so it says Captain Dave and then the address, and the letter actually says Dear Mr. Dave. This is because of tokens that were in the template itself. So we can replace any of the data, any of the tokens defined in the template with process data. In this case, it was first name and last name at the top, and then the name in the salutation. So let's finish up this correspondence. I'm going to unpin my documents. And go back to the correspondence view. And we're going to print this document. So click print. It brings up a print dialog. Here I can specify the orientation, whether I want portrait or landscape. I can specify the margins, left, right, top and bottom. The paper size, I can select from letter, legal, or A4, and click print. Save the file. And here you see our letter, our PDF. Again, with our logo, the Captain Dave here, the address is here as well, and then the body of the letter. Returning back to the print settings, we can cancel this, go back to the activity screen and complete the activity. I can click the close all open views to close all the open views. This concludes our walkthrough of the IPP Correspondence View. This functionality is available in IPP versions 5.1 and later.